Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pulling Teeth and welcome back to the Fire Pro Wrestling Fire Promoter Mode. And I'm diving straight into trying to sign somebody because god damn it, we need people on this goddamn roster. I saw Terry Funk, I thought screw it, let's try and hire Terry Funk. Oh my god! Terry actually signed with us. The 75-year-old man just signed a contract. We have got Terry Funk on the goddamn cards. I actually wasn't expecting that to work. Oh my god. Well, we have a new roster member, folks. Terry King Funk. Let's have a look at our roster then. That's surprising. Okay, so if you missed last episode, we had a hell of a bad show because our popularity dropped. I have checked that off camera. Our popularity was at C in Europe. It's gone back to a D again because AJ Styles refused to sign a contract. Then we gave him an invite and then he no-showed us. So he screwed us over twice in 1 month. So we're done with AJ. But AJ has... he put us down pretty bad. We didn't end up getting anywhere close to a sellout of a venue by like 800 people. We didn't manage it. And our match card, because there was only 3 matches, our match card rating was lower than 80, which is the benchmark for it being like great. So we just had a pretty average show, which sucks. It really sucks. But we now at least have one more person on our roster with Terry Funk. So looking at everybody who's now on our roster, Moxley is still world champion. It's set up after last month that he's taking on Big Bear. Because Big Bear won a number 1 contendership match against Jack Howard. So we've got Bear versus Mox tonight. We now have Terry Funk too. Who's exactly the same pop as Moxley actually. Exactly the same pop. And exactly the same stats. A and A. My god. Either way. We now have Terry Funk. So who does Terry Funk take on tonight? Oh yeah, Matt Robinson's neck is screwed. Look at that. Matt Robinson's neck is really bad, so I think maybe giving Matt a night off. Matt maybe gets a night off this week, this month even, and that means that we're 1 down from having 5 matches. So we need to invite somebody. Let's do that first. Let's invite someone. Who do we want to invite? Curious. Do we invite... Who do we invite? Maybe Pete Dunne? Do we invite Santa? How much is Santa? 15 grand! No, we're not inviting Santa. Paige? I kind of want to invite Pete Dunne. He's not the right style, but... we're tempted that he might no-show us. Let's move away from Dunn for the moment. AJ, you know what? I'll tell you who is reliable. Where are you, Jeff? There you are. You won't sign a contract, but when we invite you, you always show up. So, Jeff's in. Let's get our Let's get our event booked. Okay. So it's going to be a 5-match card. So our main event is obviously Moxley versus the Big Bear again. The feud that never ends. Moxley and the Bear. Our semi-main event will be our guest, Jeff Hardy. What do you mean heel Jeff gear? Why not? It will be Jeff Hardy, and he can take on Jack Howard. Let's put him against Jack Howard. Now here, let's do Terry Funk. Oh god, we got Chainsaw Charlie with it. I forgot that that's my created Terry Funk that has Chainsaw Charlie. You know what? I'm tempted to do him as Chainsaw Charlie, but no. Go with Funk in the shirt. Funk can take on. Do we give him... Let's give Funk, Mickey Williams. Mickey Williams has been on a bit of a roll recently. So Funk versus Mickey Williams. And Crazy Steve is back with us. So let's go. Crazy Steve. You know what? Crazy Steve can get his rematch with David Houston for the Junior Division Championship. Why the hell not? Let's do it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. It's David Houston. And that leaves our opener as Thomas Walker making his return against Bill Bullock. That feels like a decent card. Okay. So we would sell out the 3,000 here. Let's have a look. Who have we got ref-wise? Rick Knox could be our referee. We charge extra? Do we still sell it out? Oh, no. We'll keep with the 20. Just in case we get a no-show again. I think that's everything. 3,000 people. Let's do this. Let's confirm. I feel like merch saved our arse last month. No, I want to keep that merch. All merch looks good except the branded snacks, so all branded snacks. How's training thing looking? You know what? I feel we can get away with a little bit more. There we go. Maybe a 5. We can afford that. We can afford that. There we go. We spent some money on our training centre. Oh, do we go in? Do we just dive for it? I'm really tempted. Is there anything else? Have I forgot anything? I don't think so. Matt Robinson's getting the month off to heal after Moxley damn near killed him. Okay, let's do it. Fingers crossed Jeff doesn't let us down. Come on, Jeff. You've not let us down so far, except when you want to sign a full deal. Please, Jeff, please. Jeff's not let us down. Okay, so since we watched 2 matches, I feel like the matches we need to watch are going to have to be Terry Funk's debut and the world's title match. That feels fair. So let's skip the opener. What have we got on the opener? Thomas Walker and Bill Bullock, wasn't it? So Thomas Walker and Bill Bullock. Okay, 68, kind of shitty, but it's the open. It's the first match. You know, we've got to build up. It's the undercard. Now here's the first match of importance. Crazy Steve and David Houston. Come on, guys. You two know each other pretty well now. You should be able to put on a good match with each other. Come on, 84%. That's more what I'm talking about. And Crazy Steve wins his title back. Crazy Steve makes a return and puts David Houston back down, powerbombs him, takes the championship. Okay, let's see the Funker in action, our 75-year-old man. I was expecting Funk to turn us down. I wasn't expecting him to actually join. But I'm glad he's done because we've got somebody else on the roster now. Just hope because he's so old he doesn't retire on us in like a month. But Mickey Williams is his opponent tonight. The Hell Knight himself. I don't think we've watched a Mickey Williams match so far. So, Mickey Williams, see what you do against the icon himself, the living legend, the hardcore legend as well. That's Foley, but still, Terry Funk, the Texan. Alright, Terry. Crazy old bastard. Crazy old man. And there's the bell. Here we go. Funk, shockingly, not just diving straight in, taking his time. He is old, though. So maybe he's got to take his time. And off the ropes. Big knee from Funk. Saw that coming. Drop toe hold. Terry's going to... Well, Terry can wrestle. We all know that Terry can really wrestle. He was a straight up wrestler before he became a hardcore wrestler. He evolved into the hardcore style as he got older. because it was, well, not necessarily easier on his body, but it changed to a more brawling, hardcore style. Nice sidestep there, the spear. Because maybe his body couldn't do some of the things that he could when it was younger, but he can still go. Terry Funk is still the man. Big clubbing blow takes Terry down. A stomp to the back from the Hell Knight. And a big clubbing blow to the face. Scoop and a slam. He's just showing that youth right now is taking the edge over Terry Funk. Off the ropes. Funk slowly was hanging on. Funk's a smart competitor. Always has been. Terry now. Mounted punches in the corner. Keeping it old school. Those jabs from Terry. I mean, Terry was just going to fight you. Terry would just beat you down. And again, back in the corner. Terry now. Terry with the knees, riding it all the way down to the mat. Crashing face first. And here we go. Strike for strike. Mickey Williams with the overheads. Terry Funk with the hooks. And Mickey gets the better of it, being the younger and the bigger of the two. That is going to be the story of this, I have no doubt. Mickey just trying to use the youth that he has over Terry. That everybody has over Terry. You probably add up the ages of all of our roster put together and they still might not equal Terry. God, Terry getting kicked in his nuts. You do that enough times, it might just turn to dust. And there's an up kick though from Funk. Always one step ahead is our Terry. Another scoop and a slam sending Funk to the floor. And that's a hard floor there. Look, there's no mats. It doesn't look like mats to me. I mean, it might be, but it might just be tile. Matter of fact, I think it is just tile. I think that's just a tile floor. Of Funk though with a head trapped. But of course these two would start bringing the weapons. Terry's thinking pile driver on the floor. Terry's now got a light tube. Pile driver on the floor, a light tube in his hand, and breaks it over the back of Mickey Williams. I'm thinking pile driver again on the floor, and he connects. The pile of weapons outside the ring. Kendo stick now being used to the ribs. Mickey Williams with the chair shots to Funk, who's walking right through him, but gets low blowed. Another chair shot. We've got like every weapon that we have access to. Barbed wire bats, chairs, kendo sticks. We had a light tube. My God, Funk finally rolls back in the ring, away from the hard floor and the array of weapons. Nice takedown there, though, from Mickey Williams. Stands Funk back up, goes for the drop kick, doesn't connect. Jabs attempt doesn't land. Looking up Terry now. Terry with the jabs. Big strike, knocks Mickey Williams down to the mat. Terry with the cover. 1, 2. Oh, I thought Terry had it there for a second. But the crazy old man had done it. Terry taking him down off the ropes. Running stomp. That's somewhat unconventional from Mickey Williams. Now wrenching on the head with that awful headlock. By awful, I mean it looked awfully painful. Not awful as in poor execution. I realised how bad that sounded after I'd said it. Back to a chair. The chair that he took in the ring with him amongst a pile of crap. He's got a fork. Where did Mickey Williams get a fork from? Is Terry bleeding? Terry's bleeding. Of course Terry's bleeding. What am I talking about? Lower my eye. There's jabs. Both these guys just jabbing the hell out of each other. And Mickey goes back to that wrenching headlock. Got some torque on that. Terry escapes. Big strikes and Terry drops Mickey Williams. And Terry's up top. Terry with the moonsault. He busts that out every so often, but my God, Terry connected with that moonsault on the spine. Oh, turns around, turns the favour, returns the favour. Terry's got a fork, is stabbing Mickey Williams in the head with it. I think Mickey's bleeding now. This has turned into a bloodbath with these two. Off the ropes, Mickey Williams, atomic drop. But Terry just jabs him, grabs him and jabs him. The old grab jab. Sounds weird. Oh, spear attempt doesn't connect. Terry again sidestepped it. Off the ropes they both go. Now he's running kitchen sink. Terry's down. Mickey Williams has got a chair again. Both men hooked up. But Terry's thinking pile driver. Actually connected this one in the ring. Cover with Terry. Oh, I think it was in the ropes. Off the ropes they go. And atomic drop again. Drops him off in Lower Manhattan. And he's got the fork out. It looks like he's stabbing him in the back of the neck now. I suppose this can count as a submission, in a sense. And a low blow again from Mickey Williams, who goes for the cover. Mickey just seems to enjoy, like, sack tapping Terry Funk. Oh no, into the corner. I thought it was going to be off the ropes. Spear attempt into the corner. He bounced head first off it. Funk, moonsault. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. I bit. I'm not going to lie, I bit on that one. Mickey posing for the crowd. Both men with faces full of blood. Mickey's got that chair again. But Terry fine out of it. Terry charging him down. Holds up Terry thinking pile driver again. And he connects perfectly. Cover from the Funker. 1, 2, 3. Terry gets a victory in his debut match. And that was a hell of a match, actually. That was a war. These guys got brutal in that one. I'm here for it. I am all here for it. The Funker with the victory, 85%. Hell of a first match, Terry. We can't even argue with it. Jeff Hardy now and Jack Howard. Let's see how they do. Jeff, don't let us down, my man. You seem to be an unofficial member of our roster. And 100%! Perfect 5-star match, and Jeff puts over our guy with Jack Howard. See, Jeff don't miss. Jeff don't let us down. 100% match rating there, and now it's main event time. Big Bear, John Moxley, the rematch once again. I think this is what, like the 3rd or 4th match they've had? They've had a few either way. They passed the title back and forth between them. But Big Bear wants it back. Big Bear beat Jack Howard last episode to earn this opportunity against Moxley. Moxley put away Matt Robinson in brutal fashion. Damn near broke Matt Robinson's neck, knocked him out cold. So Mox really sent a statement there, knowing he's taking on the Bear here tonight. Still in full shooter gear is our Mox. Moxley staring down the Bear. Marches his way down to the ring. This appears to be the feud that is carrying this company right now. Moxley versus a goddamn Bear. Ring the bell, referee. Here we go. Big clubbing blow. And Moxley comes out with the forearms and gets the better of the exchange, dropping the Bear. Goes straight for the mounted strikes. Who'd have thought Bear would have the advantage in that sort of environment? And Moxley just charged down the Bear there, so just sort of body checked him. And here we go, Moxley getting with those forearms, dropping Bear down to the mat. Mox now. Oh, Bear. Bear with the repeated paw strikes. Mox goes for a clothesline, doesn't connect as Bear went for the uppercut again, didn't connect. Test of strength between the two, and the Bear gets the better of it. Not surprising. Bear is the bigger and stronger of the two. But Moxley now more in the mounted punches. These two do not like each other, it seems. God, clubbing blow there from the Bear, and he goes into the swing. Big Bear's got the swing on Moxley. And then just strikes him as Moxley gets up. Overheads, both paws crashing down over Moxley's chest. But Moxley back with the forearms again, drops the Bear to the mat another time. Another clothesline attempt didn't land, but that strike did. Bear might be thinking splash, but Moxley's up to too quickly. Mox knows what he's doing here. No, there's back that leg trap, cross-legged STF. Oh god, overhead blow there from the Bear. Back and forth they go. The brutal forearms from Moxley. As he fires Bear, he's backed Bear right into the corner, and both competitors drop to the mat. Big close, like that time it connected. And Moxley back with those mounted punches again. He keeps trying to beat the Bear down. Bear drags Moxley away from the ropes. Mounts him, and look at that repeated piston-like strikes to Moxley, who's trying to cover up. Manages to push the Bear off. But he's caught multiple times with overhead blows. Bear now off the ropes again. Charges in with the splash. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Moxley fires out. Hooked up once again. More forearms to the face. Moxley again going back to the mounted strikes. And I think he's busted the bear open. I think Moxley has drawn blood from the bear. He hasn't. Bear's pissed. Bear is mad. Running splash from the bear. 1, 2. I think the blood might have just woke the bear up. Dropkick attempt from Moxley. Bear sidestepped it. Back again with those forearms and more mounted punches from Mox. Moxley's determined just to hammer beat down the bear. Look at the blood stain on the mat. Bear though with a spear. Bear nearly took Moxley out of his boots with that. 2. Bear so close to regaining his world championship. Moxley snapping at the arm. Rolls over in a cover again from Mox. 1. Just a 1 count and Bear powered out of it. I think busting Bear open has done more harm to Mox than good. Bear just seems angry now. Bear just seems mad. Paradigm shift from Moxley. Doesn't go for the pin. Instead he goes for the knee bar. Interesting strategy from Mox. Goes for a submission rather than the pin there. Pressed overhead. Drop face first. Almost. Oh, Bear is dragging Moxley into a pool of Bear's own blood. It's kind of sick and twisted. Diving big boy senton. The Bear is sick. Bear is a disturbed individual. There was a puddle of Bear's blood on the mat. And what did he do? He dragged Moxley through it. Moxley back into the STF. Not too close to those ropes. Mox looked like he was jumping again in the air. Might have been thinking MOX, but Bear swats him down very quickly. Taking the opportunity to catch his breath. Thrown to the corner. Bear is really needing to take that breath. But now he follows Mox in. And look at the clubbing blows to Mox's face. It was overhead open palm strikes to Mox's face. The jumping headbutt from Moxley takes the Bear back down. Only for a second, and now Moxley's got a fork. He might have taken that from Terry Funk. The fork has been the weapon of choice in this episode. Another jumping headbutt. Mox clicks his neck back into place. Climbs up top. Moxley with the elbow drop. Drops it square to the heart of the Bear. Drags him out of the corner. Moxley sits him up off the ropes. He goes. Mox with a sliding clothesline. I suppose a sliding lariat, but the uppercut palm strikes damn near took Moxley's head off his shoulders. Bear again taking a second to catch his breath. Mox is groggy. Both come to about the same time. Paradigm shift! And Mox again doesn't go for the pin. Why is Moxley not pinning the Bear in this one? I think Mox is just pissed. He's trying to hammer the Bear into submission. And back to where Moxley rammed into the corner. Fires out with the forearms. And Moxley again. He's trying to pound the Bear into quitting. He wants Bear to quit on this. Moxley is sick of fighting the Bear. He's sick of this feud. He wants to put it away for good. He wants Bear to quit. He will pound Bear into submission if he has to. Look at this back and forth these two with the Bear. Headbutt. That took Moxley down. Moxley's back up again though. Irish whip. Moxley. Bossman slam. Sits the Bear up. Sliding clothesline again. He's still not done. Look what the Bear is. Bear tried to throw Moxley away, but Mox rebounded off the ropes. They collided. Bear's now back up to his feet, trying to catch his breath, but a front drop kick drops the Bear down. And Moxley covers after the drop kick. 1, 2, 2.9, and Mox almost had it. Moxley, again another paradigm shift. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Moxley retains the heavyweight championship in a hell of a war, beating down the Bear. That was more of a fight. That was a straight up fight. Moxley wanted to pound the Bear into submission in that one. He couldn't get the Bear to quit, but he did manage to take the Bear down long enough to get a pinfall. 90%. Jon Moxley is still your heavyweight champion. And I think after the performance Jack Howard put in, getting a 100% rating, maybe Jack Howard is next in line. We will see in the next episode without a doubt. But that was a better show. It seems very much that Terry Funk joining our company has turned our fortunes around, at least for one night. We were over capacity. 3,425. I'll take that. Any bad news though? Seemingly no bad news. New tag champs in WWE. New tag champs in AEW. Malenko and Hunt, new tag champs in WCW. Tag champs, championship title everywhere. Lita has won the Junior Division Championship in Attitude. Only Lorcan's Junior Division Champion in NXT. Amazing Red and Abyss, that's a tag team. Darby and Balls. Darby Allin and Balls Mahoney are tag team champs. Travis is the heavyweight champion in Extreme. Very nice. And we made more money. We made muns. I will take it. I will 100% take it. Well, folks, I think that is going to do... Oh, no, wait. Somebody joined Celebrity. Oh, Bear wants more money. I cannot blame him. Before we wrap this up then, I suppose we better give the Bear a pay rise. Bear has earned it. There we go. They seem satisfied with their pay rise. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you everybody so much for joining me in this one. It has been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. All the fun stuff. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.